G'day guys and welcome back to ADOS the Great Gaming. So in this one today guys, we are looking for suitable trades for John Collins. Now I'll show you why I've decided to do this video, and it's because of this rumour right here. Right, there we go guys, up on screen. So the Hawks are reportedly looking to trade John Collins, and there are two teams interested. Now personally I think the Timberwolves, my Timberwolves, will be a perfect spot for him. Next to Karl Anthony Towns, I think he will be tremendous. However, I just don't see it happening unless we trade maybe Jared Culver and probably a first round pick and maybe even Jake Layman. So basically guys, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to jump into the trade finder and see what we can get for John Collins. Now I will do the most realistic trade. If that be with the Timberwolves, then so be it, I will do that trade. However, I think if he was to go, I mean the Hawks would probably trade him to try and get him out of there. I'm assuming he's either him or the club isn't happy with him. So we will see what we can get. The 76ers are interesting, but I do think that they're going to keep Tobias Harris at the 4, so I don't think that one's all that realistic. He won't go to the Bucks. Cavaliers is a possibility, but they won't trade Sexton. Oh no, the Celtics don't really need him, nor do the Grizzlies. The Heat is interesting, but they won't trade Hield. Another one that's a possibility, that is probably the most realistic trade at the moment, because then you get a quality shooting guard to go next to Trae Young, so that one's probably my favourite at the moment. The Jazz, I don't think they do this trade. Kings trade, but no, the Kings, although if they would, no, I don't see that trade going through. The Knicks, no, they've got their youth in Obi Toppin there. The Magic, I think they would do this trade if they were to get rid of Terrence Ross and add Aaron Gordon. So I don't think that trade's realistic. Mavericks, that's a possibility, I guess, although they got Porzingis who mainly plays at centre. Nuggets don't do that trade. Pistons probably would do that trade if Blake Griffin was involved. Raptors, I don't see them trading Van Vliet. Rockets is an interesting one, but they won't trade Wood. That's definitely an option to go to the Suns, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that trade happening. If, as a Timberwolves fan, we're not trading Malik Beasley for John Collins, Malik is just too valuable for us. He's putting up amazing numbers and I don't see that trade happening. I do think the Timberwolves would probably be the best fit for him, and that's not me being biased as a Wolves fan. I honestly do think that. If I was to do this, I would make a trade myself, but this is not it. The Blazers, oh, this is actually quite interesting. I think that this trade could definitely go through. They trade injury-prone Zach Collins and a first-round pick for John Collins, who could start there straight away. Scrap the Timberwolves trade. This one is currently my favourite. Warriors. Yeah, this is another one that they could look at doing as well. It'll give the Hawks a pretty decent pick in 2021, and they get Kevon Looney out of it. The Warriors would get better with John Collins as well. I don't see the Wizards doing that. I think it's between these two. I'm probably going to make the wrong choice in saying he's going. I think the Warriors do this because, I don't know, the Blazers have started off fairly bad this season, so this could be, it's tough. I think I'm going to do the Blazers trade. I just think it's more realistic for both sides. So let's do that trade. Let's jump on the Portland Trail Blazers. Where are they? Blazers, yes. Now we will have a look and see what they want us to do. That is not the team we want. Portland. will start John Collins. So obviously Robert Covington will be their small forward. And he goes up. So they're looking a lot better there. I like that. That definitely is a playoff team. Like the depth on the bench, it's good. That will definitely be a playoff team, no doubt in my mind at all. So let's make Lillard, McCullum, and probably John Collins the option. Then with the Hawks, I think their team's pretty set there. They should have Zach coming off the bench, and they do. Right, so let's jump on as the Trailblazers and see if John Collins can take them through to the playoffs. Alright, so hang on. Let's just adjust rotation there. What I'll do, guys, is I will turn off injuries. I don't want injuries to affect this. So let's jump through. Injuries off. There we go. Now we should have a clear run through the season. So I'm going to say, just a guess, that the Hawks will go, I'm going to say 38 and 44, and for the Blazers I'm going to say they're going to go 52 and 30. That's my bet. Let's see how they go through this season. So I'm not going to worry about too much of that. Let's see how they go. Don't want to do any more trades. It's literally just there we go. It's literally just us running through the season as quickly as possible and seeing how we go. The Blazers aren't playing all that well, to be honest. So they may not be a 50-win team, but it is what it is. So they do. 2K does disrespect them a little bit, especially Robert Covington. Like, he puts up better numbers than what they give him. So yeah, I think that's probably a big thing as well with this. But we can't go 52. So our best is 48, and the Hawks underachieve as well. So let's just see, are any of our players looking at getting awards? It's not looking likely. They are not. Alright, let's just check the stats before we go through. So Lillard was putting up pretty good numbers, 30 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. McCullum, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. John Collins was pretty good for us. Like, I think we probably will be like around the 48 wins. We're probably going to be around 5 or 6 seed, I'd say. Luka, Wiseman, Dinwiddie, Antetokounmpo, Chris Boucher, and Steve Nash are your awards. No Trailblazers in any teams. Disappointing there. So we're the 4th seed, not too bad, and Atlanta still make the playoffs with that record. How? 33 and 49. I don't think I've ever seen a team make the playoffs with that record. Wow. That is a first. That is a shock. Cannot believe that at all. Alright, so let's drop it to an 8-man rotation. And then for the Blazers, we'll probably drop them to a 7-man rotation. So we get the best players out of it there. Alright, so let's simulate the round. See how we go. Portland are gone, as are Atlanta. So Portland losing 5 to Dallas. Alright, so John Collins traded. Wasn't great for Portland, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, didn't work out on Portland, guys. Let's see how they go in. Let's see where he goes and see how that team goes in this season. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know where you think John Collins will go. Do you think he will stay at the Hawks, or do you think he will find a place somewhere else? Let me know, guys. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.